on YouTube? It's PTT back at it with another Destiny 2 video. Today guys, we are carrying on looking at the Titan subclasses. Now we look at the reworked Striker, and this thing is actually really cool. Okay, I loved playing my Striker through Destiny 1 for both PvE and PvP. Some of the changes that have come with it going into the beta is absolutely phenomenal. That is what we're going to cover in this video, so without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. This is how you will see the Striker subclass looking, guys. Okay, up here we have our 3 grenades. We have the flashbang grenade, the pulse grenade, and our favorite lightning grenade. Okay, this is the one I've always used for my Striker Titan. I love it, it's brilliant, but be careful, if you throw it on the wall wrong, you will indeed kill yourself. Now down on this side we have exactly the same as we had on the Sentinel Titan. We have the Rally Barricade and the Towering Barricade. So for the Towering one, press and hold circle to create a large barrier that can be used to reinforce a position with cover from enemy fire. We have Rally Brigade. Press and hold circle to create a small barrier that allows you to peek over it while aiming down sight, and which instantly reloads your equipped weapon when you take cover. Again, I'll pull up gameplay of these in the background, guys. You will see with the Rally one, when you're crouched down behind it, if you hold the aim button, you will manually come up over it, start blapping off your rounds, let go, back into cover, instantly reload your weapons. Very nice addition there. Next then we have our 3 jumps. We have the Catapult, giving us a stronger initial burst. We have Strafe Lift, better directional control, and of course we have our High Lift, so this takes us to greater heights. Now we have up here the code of the Earthshaker. This is actually really cool, and it looks like they've taken some of the exotic perks for Titans in Destiny 1 and actually put them into the subclass tree. So first up we have Seismic Strike. While sprinting, activate this melee ability to slam shoulder first into your target and release an arc explosion on impact. Why they changed the name from shoulder charge, I don't know, but this is basically a shoulder charge, guys. Again, I will bring up some gameplay in the background. Simply run along, smash that shoulder charge button, boom, you go into them. Pretty cool. I do like how they've changed the animation for it. It does make it look a lot nicer, but it is what it is, guys. It is a shoulder charge. Expect to see it a lot in PvP, but it is still useful in PvE. Next we have Terminal Velocity. Fists of Havoc ground slam attack leaves a damage dealing field in its wake and deals more damage the longer it is in the air. Pretty cool. Okay, I've got to say it is one of those nice changes that kind of comes with the supers and things like that. I'm going to have to play with a lot of these a lot more to give, you know, kind of final judgments on what I think they are like. So expect that later on. But for now, we will just stick to the basics and cover what they are. Next, we have Magnitude. Gain an additional grenade charge. Increases the duration of grenade effects. Now, basically, this is the Armamentarian. If you played Destiny 1, there was an exotic called the Armamentarian. It gave you double grenades. And for PvP, I know myself, a lot of other Titans, or people that mained Titans, in PvP, it was always Armamentarian go-to, okay? It was a brilliant grenade. You could throw them behind the players, then throw another one in front of them, basically lock them between 2 very high damage pulsing grenades. Absolutely brilliant, without a doubt. But yeah, you know, the fact they've taken that from an exotic now, put it into the subclass, I think that is very cool. Next up we have Aftershock. Damaging enemies with Seismic Strike, shoulder charge, recharges your grenade. Again, pretty cool. If you've got no grenades, run forward, shoulder charge an enemy. Job's good, you've got your grenades back. Next then we're going to come down to this subclass down here. Again, we don't actually have these available, so we don't know what they are called. But first up we have Frontal Assault. Strike an enemy with this melee ability to reload your weapon and increase your weapon stability. That looks very cool. I think that is going to be something that is used a lot in PvP. We have Trample. Killing enemies with Fist of Havoc extends its duration. Now, we've seen this in, you know, gameplay reveals, E3 reveals, IGN reveals. Basically, every time you use your Fist of Havoc now, because it is a roaming super, you can use it more than once. Every time you use it, you can extend its duration by a little bit, meaning you can use it more and more. Very useful for PvE. I am expecting they'll have capped the amount of orbs you can do, no matter how many enemies you kill, but I like the fact that you can do it. Next then we have Knockout. Critically wounding an enemy or breaking their shield increases your melee range and damage. Nice to see that we're getting something that increases our melee range. I'm hoping we get an exotic that gives us Titans longer arms. We all know that Titans kind of have these little T-Rex arms when it comes to PvP, you know, so pretty cool that we can increase it in one way or another. And finally we have Reversal. Melee kills immediately trigger health regeneration. I can see this being used by very good PvPers, you know, put some shots into them, get their health low, get the melee kill, get your health regenerating. Seems to me like this is something you would have found year 1 on the Red Death. It's cool either way you look at it. I'm excited to get to play with the skill tree once the game releases September 6th. Finally then we have this. This is our Fist of Havoc. Supercharge your fists and slam the ground with the force of Maelstrom. Now, this is where it gets interesting, guys, because like I said, the Fist of Havoc isn't just your normal Fist of Havoc anymore. You can slam it again and again and again and again and again before it runs out. It is very, very cool that you can do that now. I like it. You know, the thing with the striker type before is you used it once, it was done with. So if you were in PvE, you'd want them all to group up, you know, and sometimes that didn't always happen. In PvP, you had to wait for them all to group up, and you kind of, you know, I hate to use the word, you know, panic striker, but that is what a lot of people did. You know, I think it's cool that they've changed it up now, that it's going to be a roaming super going forward. I like that. I like the idea where they're going with this offensive, defensive kind of, you know, supers that we're getting in Destiny 2 for all of the subclasses. So yeah, I think overall Striker's been reworked very, very well. I'm going to be a little bit biased because I am a Titan main. But, as always, guys, this isn't me just giving you information. It's a discussion. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Are you a Titan main? Have you played Striker? What do you think of the reworks? You know what kind of thing I want to hear from you guys. Get typing. If you like the video, drop a thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, then don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty more Destiny 2 videos coming your way. But for now, Guardians, thank you very much for watching. And until the next video, I'll catch you all soon.